What's up and good morning to all of you apex predators out there and equivalent badasses. Coach Rob here. Another very short, quickie video where I had an idea pop into my head, sort of also based on a question that I got from one of my wonderful, beautiful YouTube subscribers on a recent video that I did about coffee, which got a lot more positive comments than I suspected, which I know a lot of people love coffee, and as we know, if you like coffee, well, that's just fine. But I expected a lot more hate, and I didn't get much. I got a couple of ridiculous comments, but we just scroll past those, don't we, and ignore them because crazy people don't deserve our attention. No, really, I mean, even if you gave me a negative comment, I appreciate the comments. And listen, as always, do what works best for you. One of the comments in my coffee video, if you want to waste 10 minutes of your life and watch that, was a gentleman that made reference to a comment that I had made in the video where I talked about using coffee for my morning concoction. And actually that's not completely accurate because it's not only a morning concoction, sometimes it's an afternoon concoction, because recently with everything that I have going on with the load of gym clients that I have, the massive load of online clients that I'm currently working with, and thank you very much if you are one watching today. I'm currently and diligently behind the old computer working on a really cool new program that is literally taking about a year to launch, and I'm well into it, very involved, and we're getting on the back end of that and hopefully launching it very, very soon. So anyway, point is I'm spending a lot of time working. That on top of the fact that I've been remodeling a house for literally 20 years, and that never stops. In fact, when I finish a room in this house, I know that I'm probably going to go back and have to redo a room that I've already done because 20 years has passed and now that's old and I've got to finish that. So it's a never-ending cycle of complete DIY bullshit. And if you ever watch one of those DIY like HGTV home improvement shows, well, those guys are assholes because they're the people that put this horseshit into my wife's head thinking that I can do anything that they do with just a trip to Home Depot and a half an hour on YouTube. And I'm here to tell you, as much as I love YouTube, and I think I could probably perform open heart surgery with the right YouTube video, well, it doesn't always work out the way they say. So anyway, I'm getting off on a rant there, but I digress. Back to the coffee video and what I said about my morning concoction that I'm just finishing up here. He wanted to know what the recipe was. And then a few other people wanted to know what the recipe was. And then people on my gym floor, when they see me with this giant cup the size of your head, want to know what I'm drinking. And when I get really busy and I have a lot of shit going on and I need quick, yummy nutrition, this is what I like to do. And there are variations of it, but I'll give you my base recipe. And I will have this several times a week because it's quick, it's fast, it's yummy, and it's packed full of goodness. This is my morning concoction, and I usually start with maybe 10 to 12 ounces of coffee. I'm guessing. I just go by the damn cup. I fill it up about halfway, maybe close to halfway, dump that into my blender. I will then take 6 pastured eggs that I get from my own chickens that I raise. Thank you, girls. And I will crack those lovely orbs and drop them into the blender as well, and then I will top it off with a big heaping scoop of whey isolate protein powder. I like the Animal Pack isolate loaded whey. I think it tastes amazing. It's loaded with whey isolate. It's yummy, yummy goodness, and I really respect the quality that Animal puts into their products. These guys have been around since the freaking 80s. It's bodybuilders and hardcore lifters and athletes that are behind the scenes developing this stuff. And they're just good people. I've spoken with them and I trust what they do. And if you're into Animal and you want to order some, use code RGF15 to get 15% off your entire cart. Okay, with that said, so I do my 6 pastured eggs in my 10 to 12 ounces of fresh brewed coffee. I'll put my heaping scoop of animal protein into the mix. And then the secret ingredient is a packet of chocolate or chocolate caramel or chocolate mint element into the mix because it tastes amazing, gives me that big whack of sodium, gives me some magnesium, some potassium, all the things a growing boy needs to perform well. And it tastes amazing. And there's just something about the combination of coffee and chocolate and salt that is just fantastic. And then you get that little extra bump of chocolate flavor or maybe the caramel or the mint, whatever. It's just really, really good. So I mix that all up, not too hard, just kind of like a slow blend and get all that blended in. And then I pour and enjoy. And it's fantastic. And roughly, in terms of looking at the macros, you're looking at about 61 grams of high quality protein coming from the eggs and the whey. You're getting 30-some grams of high quality fats from the egg yolks. We know that the level of nutrition coming from these 6 eggs is off the charts. And, you can add more eggs, less eggs, your results may vary. It just depends on what you're into. And, if I have a couple of these a day, sometimes I do. And then sometimes I'll have another meal that's egg heavy between the 1 or 2 drinks and then the other serving of eggs and then all the red meat I consume throughout the day. It's a nutritional powerhouse. So that's the formula. It's super simple. It's really, really good, especially if you like coffee. And then later in the day, sometimes I'll take leftover coffee that I didn't drink that morning. I'll try to make a little extra on purpose. And I'll take that leftover coffee and I'll slap it in the refrigerator and get it nice and cold. So then I'll make a cold version of that drink, which is the exact same thing, but this time I'll add a little extra ice. So now I got this cold version of this mocha coffee egg whey thing. And before anybody asks, if you should even have to ask this, no, it doesn't taste eggy. Okay, I mean, you don't taste them at all. The wonderful fat from the eggs just richens up the shake itself, and it tastes fantastic. All you taste is chocolate and coffee. And if you're not a coffee drinker, if you're one of those people, that's cool too. Just substitute the coffee for water, and you're good to go. Do not use almond milk or oat milk or any of that fake freaking plant juice because it's total shit, total garbage, and you don't want that negativity in your life. You could use raw milk or a combination of a little bit of raw milk, like a serving of raw milk and then maybe a little water. That would be great too, because I think raw milk is excellent if you can get it. So that is my morning concoction. Sometimes afternoon concoction. It's super good. It's super clean. It's got everything a growing boy or girl needs, and I love it. So if you're pressed for time, you're in a hurry, and life is just beating the shit out of you, and you need something fast and easy, try it. Give it a whirl. Let me know. Throw something in the comments and let me know what you think about that. And if anybody out there wants to give me the old, well, whey is not carnivore. Well, it kind of is, and who gives a shit? It's in terms of the macros, it's a fantastic combination of macros, super highly nutritious. It tastes great. It's fast. It's convenient. And why on earth would I apologize for any of that? So it works well for me. And I think it'll work well for you. And it might be a great addition to what you're doing now to shake things up a little bit and have a nice tall glass of frothy chocolatey goodness. So give that a whirl. Tell me what you think. I appreciate you guys. I've got a lot of content coming, and I'm going to continue to do these, hey, pop in and just talk to you about nonsense videos to kind of mix in with the longer, more involved videos that I do. So if you like that, let me know as well. And go over to the Carnivore Bodybuilding Facebook group. That thing is about to hit 20,000 members, which how cool is that? And the members... as we speak, are replying to a thread where I said, hey, I want to do some more videos. You have any questions that I can expand on? Brrr, it just went nuts. I think we're like at like 40 freaking questions right now. So I'm going to collate all that in my spare time while I'm drinking one of these probably. And that alone has given me months of content to throw at you guys. And these members, man, they're well-read, well-educated. They get it. So some of these questions are already spectacular. So check out those videos upcoming. So I'm gonna let you get back to what you're doing, because I got to get back to what I'm doing, because right over there is a giant computer monitor that demands my attention, because I've got work to do, because a new project, a new collective, if you will, is on the horizon. And it's going to be the culmination of everything that I have done over the years, pulled into one platform. I met with a friend slash mentor slash, genius when it comes to consulting business owners. He also does web development. He works with large agencies and gives them his time to show them how to be better at what they do and to help people better. And I had the opportunity to give him some of this information earlier this week, and he literally said it was the best thing that I've ever come up with. So, but I'm not giving away too many details yet, because I'm being kind of an over-perfectionist with this. And the last thing I want to say about it is it's exactly the way that I want to do this. It will either be for you or it will not be for you. And I don't mean to sound harsh when I say this, but I don't care either way. The people that are a part of this new thing that I'm doing, it's going to be a unique group of individuals. And I think many of you watching this will fit right in. So, more coming on that later. When I do release tiny details about this project, I'm doing it on X. So if you're not following me on X, x.com/Coach Rob Goodwin, I would really appreciate if you gave me a follow over there. I hadn't never really spent much time on Twitter ever. And now that X has become a free speech friendly platform, I'm trying to grow that, because I feel comfortable saying what I want to say there. So if you're not offended easily, and you're not a fragile, unique snowflake, then give me a follow over on X, because when I do release little details about this, that's where it'll be for now. So appreciate it, guys. Enjoy. And I'm sure there'll be another one of these popping up soon. So hit the notification bell so you know right when they land. Peace.